Carly done brought her new man to celebrate the holidays with her old man. I said, that's how you do it, girl. That's how you do it. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to another review of Life at Chester for General Hospital, December 20th, 2024. Okay, y'all, so first things first, let me know y'all thoughts on today's episode down below. Look, I was waiting on Anna's surprise, and then I was waiting to see if Sonny ended up shaking Mr. Brennan's hand, but he didn't. And I didn't see a preview for next week's episode either. I don't know if that's because of the holidays or what. Okay, so we got Felicia, Mac, Maxie, Spinelli, James, then Anna ended up coming. But they were just preparing for the holiday celebration or whatever. And like I said, Anna came and she was talking about she had a surprise. I thought Robin was going to walk up in there or what's her name? Emma or somebody. But yeah, today the episode was basically about the holidays, about them celebrate Christmas and everything. I'm still tripping off the fact that Michael over here, he said because, he's not going to have his kids. He said something about they supposed to have brunch together with the kids or something like that. I said, why is she over here? She just a happy. She just a happy. Look, Ricky and Ava just staring at her talking about some, she's really infatuated with Drew. I said, right. I said, exactly. But let me not skip ahead. We're going to get there. But yeah, like I said, Felicia and them was gathering together for the holidays, and Felicia, Mac, James, Maxie, everybody wanted Cody to come, but he was saying how he wasn't going to show up. Sasha ended up talking to him, basically trying to convince him to come. By the end of the episode, he did come. Sasha, Michael. So basically, Michael came, he was talking to Sasha, saying it was nice to basically have somebody to talk to about this. He ends up revealing to her that Willow's going to spend time with the kids. I was waiting, I was hoping that he found out that Drew was over there. I said, look, this whole little situation is crazy. Drew and Willow over here acting like they so innocent and they ain't did nothing wrong. Look, I keep going to them. Look, let's focus. But yeah, Michael was just confiding in Sasha about everything that's going on, revealing that they're going to have brunch together. And look, she looked like she was about to tell him something, but she didn't tell anything. That's when I think Felicia had called and asked was Cody there or something like that because she wanted to convince him to come. Sasha and Cody ended up having a nice conversation where she was telling him that what happened or whatever. They just got to move forward now because they both Scorpios and they both have a family. Look, I'm tripping off that too. Because why would you sit up here and make these folks related just to sit up here and have Robert and, what's her name? Holly lead hand. Laura, Trina, Kai, and I think Anna ended up showing up. And then Brittany. So Laura and Trina was just talking about Spencer, and she was saying how she hasn't forgot about him or whatever. And Laura basically told her that it's okay to move on and just live life because Spencer would have wanted that. Kai ended up showing up or whatever, and they were just talking about the project, the presentation or whatever. And he said something about he ended up getting the extension for their project presentation or whatever. I think that's all they was talking about. She over here just a smiling and everything. I said, yeah. I thought they said that they was going to do a love triangle between Jocelyn, Trina, and Gio. Anna and Brennan. So basically, Brennan just told Anna he knew that she's the one that put Carly up to bug in his office or whatever. I said, look, he thought he was finna get ready to spend the holidays with Anna. She said, I got plans. She said, I got plans with whatever. She about to spend time with her family. Then he went to Bobby's, and I said, yeah, Carly gonna invite him, and she done did it. Anna and Laura was talking about Charlotte, and she was asking if Lulu knew already about her shooting Charlotte. I said, Lulu finna have a fit. I said, I want to see how she reacts to that. I said, we'll see. Because so far, we've been seeing Lulu go off on Nina. She done went off on Brooklyn. But basically, Laura was saying, it was an accident or whatever. Charlotte has forgiven you. She has forgiven her or whatever. Lulu gonna be okay. I said, Lulu finna go. I said, I don't know. What are y'all thoughts? Let me know down below. Alexis, Christina, Diane. So basically, Diane, well, before we get to that part, Christina and Alexis was talking. Christina stopped by. She didn't want to stay because of Molly. And I said, okay, this is getting old at this point. And I like what Diane told Alexis. She told her that basically she got to start focusing on herself. I said, right, you over here dealing with them, trying to run interference or whatever. I said, no, they're going to have to figure this out by themselves. But Alexis was telling Christina that she hopes that her and Molly will be close again or whatever. And I think she said something about maybe one day or something like that. So we'll see. I don't know what's going to lead them to be back cool, but eventually they will be. But Diane stopped by to check on Alexis and everything, and that's when she ended up telling her basically it's time to focus on herself. And I said, right, she got to deal with her own grief. And they was just talking about Christina and Molly, and then she started talking about how she wanted to be there for Molly or whatever. And then that's when Diane suggested basically that she invite Rick over, and she did. So I guess we're going to see that next week. So we finna get ready to get Curtis and them out the way, and then we're going to end with Nina, Drew, Willow. Oh, we didn't do Sonny and Carly yet. Curtis, Marshall, Stella. I had said Steffi at first. I couldn't understand about right. It's Stella and Portia. So basically, they was just talking about everything that's been going on, how they glad that they spending the holidays together. That's when Curtis ends up I forgot Trina. Curtis ends up telling them basically he's the new CEO at Aurora, about how Drew tried to play him, so he played him. But they was just telling him, congratulations and everything. But then when they left, he started talking to Portia, and he basically saying how he lost a friend or whatever, and he didn't want to get it the way he got it and do the same thing that Drew did. I said, right. I said, again, you could have just ran your own company. But I said I was going to ask y'all if y'all thought that Drew was going to get back at Jason and Michael by using those photos that Rick took. Because remember, he took the photos. He was like, okay, in case you need it down the line. And now that everything's out in the open, do y'all think he's finna get ready to use those photos or what? Okay, so Sonny, Carly, Brennan, Michael, Jocelyn, Christina. Look, I'm going to forget that because I didn't write down all that. But, okay, so Sonny stops by to drop off some food or whatever. And that's when Carly ends up telling him everything that happened with Drew, Willow, Michael. Sonny ends up revealing that Drew's going to pay. Carly ended up leaving, so they left Sonny with Jocelyn. Look, I said, what they matching? They had on the same colors, didn't they? But yeah, they ended up having a nice little conversation for it now. By next week, she might be mad again. But yeah, they had a conversation or whatever. Sonny was basically saying how he's sorry that happened to Dex, about everything that happened with Dex, and she ends up telling him basically Dex was explaining to her that everything's not so black and white and all that stuff. They end up hugging or whatever. I said, aw. Michael ends up making it, and he ended up having a conversation with Sonny, basically telling him about what's going on. But basically, Sonny was just telling Michael that he's glad that he's not using the kids against Willow or anything, that they're over there spending time with her. And he ends up saying how he regrets using Michael and Morgan against Carly back in the day. Mr. Brandon and Carly ended up running into each other at Bobby's. I could be forgetting, y'all. I be forgetting. But they ended up running into each other. They had a little talk about what happened in regards to the bug or her trying to bug him. She mentioned how he lied to her, whatever. They still good. They still good as of right now because we don't know what's to happen. But yeah, he ended up saying something about he about to get room service, and she was like, wait. I said, she about to invite him. And she did. She done brought him. She done showed up talking about something. I'm sorry I'm late. And he walked in talking about something. Mr. Christos, nice to meet you. Nice to finally meet you. Is that what he said? And I said, again, wasn't he the one? Did he put a hit out on Sonny? But he gonna hold his hand out for Sonny to shake it, and Sonny just looking or whatever. I said, yeah, she done brought her new man to meet her old man. Or should I say old new man, because they never gonna sway from each other. Never, ever, ever. Now we get to these folks, because that was crazy. That whole little scene, she over here chilling and stuff with this man. She over here talking about she don't know Michael and all that stuff, and he this and that. Then when they was talking about, I don't know if they was talking, what did they say? Did he say something about Willow's a great mother or something like that? And that's when Drew paused, and then he was like, Michael's a great dad or something like that. And I said, really? Really? But okay, let's talk about it. Because when Nina made it home, why this man up in here talking about some Willow in the room with Scout? I forgot what else they said. Because how you in here? They in here playing house and stuff. But yeah, he was already there when Nina made it. And she was basically telling him. He was talking about some thanks for inviting me over. She's like, I didn't invite you over. Doggone well I didn't invite you over. But he made sure that he mentioned that he's the reason why Nina even has a relationship with Willow. And I said, yeah, that's going to be it right there. But Drew gonna tell Nina that I didn't realize how strong my feelings were for Willow. I said, save it. I said, if they so strong, go on, tell her the truth. I wish that Nina would be the one to tell the truth. Then, if I'm not mistaken, then they go in the other room together with the kids. I said, Michael, you over here being all sad and stuff and disappointed that you done got served. I only think he mentioned that he been served with separation papers or whatever. But I said, you over here chilling, you over here sad. Meanwhile, she over here happy in the mud. But Nina ends up calling somebody basically saying she needs them to be there right now. It ended up being Ava, and she brought Rick along. And I said, at this point, they ain't got no type of shame. I said, you at least, they said they ain't got to hide no more. That's what it is. And I said, and she still ain't talked to her husband. Still ain't talked to him. But when Rick came, he ends up revealing that Drew is out and Michael is in at Aurora or whatever. That's when Willow over here talking about some doggone, let me see if I wrote it down. What did she say? Maybe I don't. First, Michael, first he withholds the fact that he had the video for weeks. Then he just let it play or whatever. Now he done kicked you out your own company or whatever. Maybe I don't know him at all. I said, maybe he don't know you at all. Maybe he don't know you at all. And that's exactly why I said they should have waited to have him hook up with Sasha. Because they over here, they finna get ready to spin this like it ain't nothing. Like it ain't nothing. Because they already over here talking about some, maybe I don't know Michael at all and all this other stuff. What else did they say? But I said the part that got me is the part where she said that Michael just let it play or whatever, as if he's the one. I think at first she did accuse him of playing it or being the one to play it, didn't he? Did she? I think she said, why did you play that video or something like that? And I said, not you over here victim blaming. I said, not you victim blaming. Well, will he still be considered a victim since he cheated too? Cause y'all know I always said, doing that tit for tat stuff don't make it right. Cause you cheated too, so both of y'all cheaters. But yeah, they just over here. She over here. Let's give a toast and all this stuff. She ends up calling Nina mom or something. She said, and I said they playing house. They really over here celebrating the holidays together. But yeah, that's how that happened. I said, okay. The truth about Nina and Drew didn't come out when the video came out. It didn't come out during the did they say it was Christmas Eve or Christmas? I don't know. It didn't come out now unless it's gonna be on Monday's episode or something like that. I said, so when it's gonna come out? But yeah, that's it, y'all. Let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, this is our girls today. Be safe and a great weekend.